I know I said I'll be back when the DLC is here, but before that we have a small handful of things to do, a couple of things to clean up. So first, I got all the remaining colorful screws. Sorry I didn't do them on screen. You can watch Austin John Plays' video if you want to find all of them. You actually need like, what is it, 77 only to do all of the upgrades in the game. So if you get all 100, then the giant canary plush was sent to your room in Hotel Z. Really? Let's go take a look at it. Hotel Z, where was that? That's here. So, a couple of things to clean up and get done before the DLC, which may drop tomorrow. I also don't know what happened last time when I said the DLC drops in like February. I don't know what happened there. Because now we know that it drops December 10th, which is 2 days from now, but because of like time zones, it may drop tomorrow. So that's why I'm here cleaning up some stuff before the DLC drops. So if we enter our room, ooh, that life-size canary plush, oh, I can't wait to see it. Man, what am I supposed to do with this? I can't do anything with this. I mean, what? This giant canary plush really commands the room. Great craftsmanship, too. The head is too big. I can't do anything with that. When they said life-size canary plush, I was thinking of something else. Okay, so something else I did on my own is my entire team is now level 100. We're going to need that for the DLC. So I went ahead and did that as well. Something I did not do off-screen, however, are the infinite ZA Royales. Man, I saved this entire time. I did not progress in this entire time. Ooh. And it's not 15 we need to get to, it's 20! Ain't that fun? Okay, how far are we? We're only at 9. Which would make this one 10, so we're only halfway done with this now. So, something else happened since the last time we were here. Yesterday, it kind of seems like my Nintendo Switch is completely off the fritz. It can no longer hold a charge. Playing handheld, it goes from 100% battery to 1% in less than 10 minutes. So it seems like my console can no longer be played unless permanently plugged in. Well, that sucks, but you know, 8 years of non-stop gaming, I guess that's a given. So it seems like a Switch 2 is imminent. But damn, $100, you know, that, oh, 100, I wish, 100, 700 bucks. Why'd I say 100? I wish. Damn, if I want to Switch 2, I'm gonna need to fork over 700 big ones. Oh. And that's without any games! Because I'm not buying the bundle that has Mario Kart World, because that's digital, I don't want that. I'll spend the extra couple bucks to get it physical, as much as I don't want to. You protected at the wrong time! So that was 10. We're only halfway done with this. Alright. So, since the last time I played, we actually have 2 very special things to do here. First, let's go into online. Pretty sure I don't need NSO for this. Yep. Alright. So we have Shine Bright Like a Gemstone. I purposely did not claim these until I was back doing this. We get the Dianceite. Yep. And Project M. The Smash game. Project M. We have the Mutuanite X and Y. By the way, Mega Lucario Z. That's probably why Nintendo bricked your system. Ah, you're right. I mentioned the forbidden words. Okay, so now that we have these Mega Stones... Oh, that's another thing I did off screen too. But, in the grand scheme of things, I only did half the work. You'll see in just a second. That's another thing I did off screen. I collected enough Mega Shards to the point I purchased every single Mega Stone you can get here. Man, I love the Mega Stone power weight. So while I was out and about grinding in this game, I collected enough Mega Shards to collect the Mega Stones from there. However, if I go here... Damn, $700. $711 to be exact. If I go in here, I did not yet buy these ones. The one that actually needs money. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Whew, these are expensive. Don't expect me to buy every piece of clothing in the game on screen, I'll tell you that. And there we go. Oops, nope, we're done. So if I go into my Pokédex and I take a look, so, So we pretty much have all the Mega Stones now, regardless of if I have the Pokemon registered, except for a Juan. Oh wait, I don't have a Meganium too, whoops. Okay, so that's done now. Let us go ahead and do some of these extra side missions, which I don't even have yet. So for the not Project M, for the Diancie one, I need to go over here. I have enough Pokeballs for this, right? Remember at the start of this game when I said I probably will need an alt, which is why I'm playing this? Yep, I have plenty of Pokeballs. Well, Diancie is the living embodiment of that. Remember, my living dex in Pokemon Home is Pokeball only. And up until this point, my Diancie was in a Cherish Ball. This is why I played an alt, for the Diancie. Mimi seems interested in your Diancite. Mimi must be sensing some kind of psychic energy, which doesn't make sense, because Diancie's not even a psychic type. It can telepathically pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. Using telepathy takes a lot out of Mimi, so I've asked it to hold back. But even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something, like just now. I wonder what it's detecting. Maybe that Diansite you've got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion? Why don't we follow Mimi to see where it's headed? Okay, so to the map. They don't say, so I gotta go and... There we go, now it says. I really don't need to quick travel, but I am going to anyways. Oh, by the way, real quick, while I was out and about, oops. While I was out and where is it? While I was out and about in this game, I got a shiny fletchling, because of course I did. I have so many shiny fletchlings and Pidgeys in these games. These damn birds follow me everywhere I go. Speaking of shiny birds, today I got a shiny Delibird in this game. I think Mimi's picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Hi, Sedna? I don't know who Sedna is. I have no memory of who this character is. Mimi and I are on the case right now, and we might need your help. Yeah, if you could let Eris and Nyx know too. Nyx? That would be great. I don't know who any of these characters are. Maybe I'm just forgetting who they are. I don't remember. Sorry about that. I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Yeah, you see, I run the bureau now, but it was started by a detective named Looker. Is that why it's called the Looker Bureau? Oh, is that who your office is named after? Exactly! He was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. But it turned out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer. So eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else, far away probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. Mimi has been particularly helpful. Its telepathy has helped solve so many cases. But like I said, it gets worn out if it uses those powers too much. Give me a break, okay? You know I already suck at reading, and the fact that I've been recovering from wisdom teeth removal for the past week. I should be able to eat again now. The very back spaces where the teeth are missing, those don't hurt anymore. I found out last night what the real pain still is. It's the side of my cheek, where they ingested the damn anesthetic. That's what still hurts, not the actual gums itself. What is it, Mimi? Wait, were you picking up on my own feelings? Is this Mimi's psychic power? Somehow you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on? What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? Oh yes, I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Thanks for looking out for me, Mimi. What do you say we make a little pit stop to refuel? Yo, Mimi's a real one looking out for me, getting some lunch with Emma. That was delicious, wasn't it? Now then, Mimi, how about you show us where you wanted to go? Oh my. Come on, let's follow. Okay, oh, wrong button. Where are they at now? I think I need to go to the roof for this. Oh, never mind, they're standing right there. Telling me I need to go to the roof. What's up, Mimi? What are you doing in front of that elevator? You want to go up, don't you? I think we're close to finally unraveling the truth. The truth of what? What are we even doing? We'll go first. See you up there. Ah, you gotta love the game's high quality animations. Oh, it just cuts to black. Where'd they go? Why did that turn off the frickin' marker on the map? Oh, they're over there. Question is, how do I get up there again? I think maybe I was on the right track. No, I was not. Anyways, yeah, I got a shiny Delibird today. So it turns out the place that I was resetting for shiny blue Flabébé last time, it doesn't work. So I saw a video online saying you can hunt for blue Flabébé over at area 12. Like there are 2 that spawn there. So I tried that a little bit today, and hey, a shiny Delibird. So, what have I been up to since the last time I played this game? I've been doing a couple things. So, on my main game, I did finish the Pokédex. I got to level 50 and got the shiny charm. And I even completely completed my Living Alpha Dex. I saved the most pain in the ass one for the very end, which was Gibble. Whatever were you sensing is around here, right, Mimi? There are so many Mega Crystals here. Too many. It's not normal. Carbink. That's a strange looking Carbink. And what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Megastone somehow? You know, nobody in the Pokemon game world ever pulls out their Pokédex to check what the Pokemon is. The only way to find out whether it's connected to your Megastone is to catch it. Okay, now's the point. Now's the point. I saved the game. I swear, Diancie is a lot smaller than I would have thought. Okay, first take out the Carbink. Never mind, maybe Diancie will just be in the way. What? There's too many things to lock on here. Oh, you're alive? Well, it's okay. We don't need the EXP anymore. I'm actually not too sure what happens if you can't catch it. Does the game make you catch it? Don't defeat it, you need to catch it. Oh, the Carbink are back. Oh look, my Greninja's healed up too. But if I reset the game, I get my Pokeballs back. So yeah, I basically completed what this game has to offer. I got the Shiny Charm, I did my Living Dex, I did my Alpha Dex. I completed all the side missions in my main copy, all of them. Only thing left now, before the DLC, is to Shiny Hunt. I wanted to hold off on really diving deep into Shiny hunting until after the DLC. There's really only, like, 2 things in mind that I really want to hunt. That being, obviously, an Alpha Charmander and an Alpha Froakie. However, I don't want to start those just yet, because I knew the DLC was on the way, and then once the DLC hits, or once the DLC is here, I'll need to focus on the DLC. And then that also means new things to add to my Living Dex, as well as more Alphas to hunt. So once I'm done all of that, then I will focus completely on the Alpha Charmander and Froakie hunts, because I truly have nothing better to do with my life. Aside from those two, you already know I'm still trying to get a blue Flabébé. After all that, well, everything else I may want to hunt is just extra. Mostly I would hunt them because why not? So stuff like that will consist of like a Metagross, maybe Alpha, maybe a Skarmory. Honestly, there's not a whole lot in the game that I really want to shiny hunt. So a couple days ago, I actually did get a shiny Lucario. Just in time for the DLC, and for the Mega Lucario Z. I was just doing a couple of resets in Area 20, and bam, there it was. I wasn't even hunting for it, I was just running around doing some resets because I had nothing else to do. Man, depending on how long this Diancie takes to catch, and the other one, we're gonna be here for a while, because we have quite a list of things to get done. This is only the first of 2 things that are rather difficult to catch. I don't want to waste too many Pokeball, there's one more to catch. Oh, I didn't want to throw it at the Carbink. Okay, good. It's the Alpha Steelix all over again. You know what, while we're doing this, so let me show you A couple of days ago in Pokemon Go, it was the December Community Day, and I got these. Man, I loved the Kyurem Community Day we had earlier this year. Also a Zero IV Fuecoco. And you bet your sweet Bippy, the moment I got that Zero IV Fuecoco, I ran, I got my sister's phone, and I caught it on her phone as well. That's going to be the 10th thing I best buddy on her phone for the shiny Jirachi. Unbelievable. Also, now that I've had time, I've had time with both starter options, both Tepig and Totodile. I actually think I prefer Tepig. What did I just say? But yeah, I feel like I said something wrong there. I actually do think I prefer choosing Tepig as a starter. The move Heat Crash comes more in handy than you would think. This isn't really how we envisioned to catching Diancie all these years later, huh? On a random rooftop. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game. That 100% in the corner is the facade. You know, I hope actually catching Diancie doesn't take too long, because we have other things to do tonight. Not just catching these two. We have other things to do tonight. We have a good handful of things to clean up. Oh, you know what I forgot? I didn't even show you day 2. Because Community Day, December, is 2 days. Hold on, give me a second. So, that was day 1. This was day 2. I love the Caterpie Community Day we had earlier this year, as well as the Bulbasaur. Whoops. I thought that would knock her out. It really is Alpha Steelix all over again. How's everyone been doing, It's been a couple weeks since I last played this. Been getting some stuff done on the down low ever since then. Please catch, please. We still have Mewtwo to catch. You're not the only one for me to catch tonight. There is a whole other one. Diancie really just sicks her goons on me first, doesn't she? She sends the Carbink out first. You know, I'm gonna miss this system when I eventually switch to a Switch 2. Switch to a Switch 2. Wow. You know, everything I have is outdated, except for my PC, since I got that, a little over a year ago, I think? I forget, maybe 2 years ago? Aside from my PC, which is recent, everything I have is outdated. My phone I got in the middle of high school. The Switch came out in the middle of high school. My laptop is from before high school. I got it for high school. So everything I have is outdated. Even my PlayStation. I only have a PlayStation 4 right now. I don't have the PS5. Everything I have is outdated. It's a lot of money. Get out of my way, Carbink. I will not catch in anything but a regular Pokeball, thank you. So if I were to buy the Switch 2, a new phone, a laptop, ooh, let's just say goodbye life savings. I really am never going to put a down payment on a home at that point. Why is Diancie taking so long? It didn't take this long when I first caught it on my main file. Yes, block me from getting near the stealth rocks. Christ almighty, why? I don't think we're gonna get everything done tonight. Or at least if we do, it won't be quick. Wow, that cleaned up a lot. Oh my god. They could have been nice and made me not have to battle the other two Carbink every time. Fine, this time I'll wait for the aggro to wear out, and then I'll try catching again. Instead of just knocking her out, redoing the battle. Let's see. I'll give him that. That's a very pretty looking move. Boy, you get to use it that quick? True raid boss. Oh my god, do you realize there's another one for us to catch? It's not just Diancie. On top of that, we still have other things to do. It's not just Diancie we need to catch. We have another one that's as difficult to catch. What a great idea it was for me to save all of this for the day before the DLC. I could have done this when I could have done this when it was available, but no, I wanted to save it all together. Get every last bit of stuff done before the DLC drops, all at the same time. That is not what I meant to do. I meant to throw another ball, and another ball. Finally! The catch is so abrupt, too. Good job, I knew you could handle it. Hey, can I see that Pokemon you just caught? It's so pretty. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anistar Sundial. Anistar? Sundial? Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anistar City said to have something to do with Megastones. Great, let's go take a look. Oh, we can't. We're trapped in the city. This brings so many things to mind. In particular, I'm thinking about two people I've met since I parted ways with Looker. Namely, AZ and Professor Sycamore. The professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Professor Sycamore's theory was that Megastones formed 3,000 years ago, when certain stones were irradiated, I almost said irritated, by the light, the energy of the legendary Pokémon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been finding new types of Megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. It's okay, Mimi. I'm here to keep Lumio safe, and he is here to help too. Make sure you take good care of this Pokemon. Lumios needs people like you. People who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. I guess we'll head back to the Liquor Bureau. Take care. Ah, I remember something that AZ mentions. What? I read that wrong. He said during his long journey searching for Floette, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been the beginning of all Mega Evolution. That's what got him always thinking about the bonds between people and Pokemon. Anyway, thanks for helping us out. I'll see you around. Also turns out in the Lumiose Museum, they clarified that Lucario was the first Mega in Kalos, not the first Mega period. They clarified that, because the first Mega period is Rayquaza. Also turns out I missed this in the Lumiose Museum. We got Ingo lore. It turns out Ingo actually did return to present day and reunited with Emmett. That's nice to know. So somehow he got out of the past, came back to present day, and reunited with his friend, brother? Who was he? Anyway, so now that we got one, let's go get the other. Wait, actually, let's take a look at Diancie first. Let's move you out of the shiny box. Here. We got a docile nature. I don't know if it's a set nature or not. And I don't care. Okay, let's go to... not here. It is here. Lysander Cafe. Great. Took us that long to do one. Let's do it again. So, speaking of the professor, this game made me think of something, made me realize something about the Pokemon world now. You no longer need to go to the professor to get your starter and Pokédex to begin your journey. You know how it's kind of the region's professor's job to give new trainers their starter Pokemon and a Pokédex to begin their journey? Well, it kind of seems like in the Pokemon world, that doesn't need to be the case anymore. I mean, you still can. You still can go to the professor to get your starter. Or you can just have a random trainer on the street hand you one of their starters and just download the Pokédex app on your phone. You know, in this game, Tawny or Urbane just gives you one of their starters, and the Pokédex has been an app on your phone for quite a while now. I mean, by all means, you still could go to the professor. Professor gives you your starter, and you just download the app on your phone. I don't know where to go. I think I need to go here. I mean, think about it. Even in Scarlet and Violet, the professor didn't give us our starter. The professor was... well, we didn't know at the time the professor was dead. But we didn't know that, so to us, the professor was just gone. We got our starter from the principal and one of the champions, which, close enough. Where do I go again? I need to... oh, wait a second. I remember where I need to go. You don't explore the stinking labs. You go down. You go to the big, red, obvious door right in front of you. Was it 2 or 3? It was 3. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocols. Megastones detected. Restoring power to critical systems. Ah yes, crooked camera angle. Implying something ominous is happening. Activating Project M. Great, where's my controllers? This project is highly dangerous. It really is. You can get a cease and desist. Would you still like to release the locks? Yes. Great, don't give me any warning about what this really dangerous project is. Just ask me, do you want to release the locks? And a quick high-quality animation later, Mewtwo shows up. Now, what do you think you're doing? Mewtwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Then you better not fail to catch it! Catch that Mewtwo. You can't fail me here, kid. Doesn't even worry and say anything like, run for your life. Don't die on me now, kid. Nope, it's just don't fail me now. And the best part about me using a dark type is the fact that Mewtwo can't really touch me. It has Aura Sphere, and it also has 3 Psychic moves, one of them being Amnesia that doesn't even attack. So unless Mewtwo uses Aura Sphere, it kinda can't touch me. Oh, I can catch it again, or I can try. And rinse and repeat. Isn't this so exciting? Isn't this riveting gameplay? The fact that it's only used Aura Sphere twice. I thought Mewtwo was intelligent. Okay, one more round, and then I'll try knocking it out to catch. Here, you used Amnesia a dozen times. Let's see how high your special defense is. Wow, okay. Let's see if I can catch it with that. Yes, we all know you're strong. No need to show off by going and defeating a legendary Pokemon. I wanted you to catch Mewtwo, not knock it out. Remember back in the old days when you knocked out a legendary and it's just gone from the game? You can never catch it again? Where's my text bubble saying Mewtwo fled somewhere? And then never to be seen again. Oh, using Aura Sphere first. Ha, nice shiny. Can you imagine if you could shiny hunt this thing? How hard it would be to catch? Well, that's all you can do, imagine, because it's shiny locked. What a surprise. I would have spent hours hunting for this thing if it was shiny able. I would have. And I especially would have if Diancie was allowed to be shiny. You know, I actually still have no idea. We still have no idea what the shiny reward will be when Pokemon Home updates. I see 3 options. All of them could make sense. And no matter what they pick out of these 3 options, we will all question why didn't they pick the other one. I could see it being either Diancie or Hoopa, since Hoopa seems pretty prominent in the DLC, or AZ's Floette. I feel like all of them would make sense, and no matter which one they pick out of those 3 options, we will all question why didn't they pick that one? Why didn't they pick the other one? Oh no, there's no Pokemon, so he attacks me instead! Ah yes, you're seeing on screen the absolute peak of Gen 1. Only thing missing here is Pikachu. Quit failing me, boy, and just catch the damn thing already. What the hell was that? It looked like Mewtwo tried to hit Greninja with its tail, but but then it missed. You know, I've seen footage of people online going for a shiny Alpha Froakie. How long it takes, how many phases they get in the process. Oh, I'm ready. But first, a whole DLC, completing that Pokédex and the Alpha Dex first. So, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know the exact number. It's like 5% for an alpha. And then you multiply that by shiny charm odds, which is like 1 in... Well, actually, it was buffed in this game, so it's like 1 in 1,000 something. I think the odds for a shiny alpha Froakie, or just a shiny alpha not static, is like 1 in nearly 21,000. I'm ready. I'm ready. My body is ready. I did not mean to do that. At least shiny hunting for Alpha Froakie is relatively easy. You don't really have to move, unlike Alpha Charmander, where there's no static spawn. So that's gonna take even longer. Part of me wants to do Charmander first, just to get it out the way. And also since Charizard comes first. You know me. I'm gonna be here for quite a while. I still got so many more things to do. Granted, majority of them don't take long, but I still have a good number of things to do. You know something else I heard online that I never really gave it much thought? We, up to this point, never really had a Pokemon that represented Mega Evolution. We had a Pokemon represent the other gimmicks. Necrozma represented Z moves. Eternatus represented Dynamaxing. Terrapagos represented Terastallization. We didn't really have anything to represent Mega Evolution. I mean, the closest we had was Mega Rayquaza, a Gen 3 Pokemon representing the Gen 6 gimmick. But now, 12 years too late, we have Mega Zygarde. Okay, I'm gonna try restarting the game. Or he has amnesia. Well, did less than I thought it would. Oops. My Switch battery. So, since last night... Oop, not what I meant to send out. Last night, my Switch was kind of dying, so I just left it charging for a very long time. I couldn't play on it. So last night, I finally just said, you know what, I don't have anything else to do. Let me finally clean my room. I haven't cleaned my room, like properly reorganized it, since my cousin and uncle took it over in the summer, and I still had like 2 bins of the stuff I bought from Japan when I went for 4 days earlier in the year. So I decided, you know what, I have nothing else to do, let me finally reorganize my room. Oh, if you thought I had too much Pokemon stuff in my room, that's nothing compared to how much Kirby stuff I have in my room. Yes! All it took was mentioning Kirby. Mewtwo is a fan of Kirby too, I see. Well, Kirby did save you and everyone else in World of Light. Oh, you caught it? Good. 1 sec. Oof! Seeing this place in ruins like this. I gotta tell you, it's a complicated feeling, no matter how long it's been. I figured holotech was called for in this situation. Voice calls are just so impersonal. Now then, let Auntie Mabel tell you why you ended up battling Mewtwo in Lysander Labs. Yes, Auntie Mabel. Can I call you Mommy Mabel? What? Tell me more, Auntie Mabel. I take it you've got nothing better to do. Very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. See, Mewtwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who was conducting research on Pokemon DNA. Why they gotta be vague? Why not just mention the professor by name? Not professor. Why not just mention the scientist by name? It wouldn't all fit in the text bubble, that's why. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. Well, a lot of Pokemon have formidable power. Just Mewtwo piqued your interest? We wondered if we might be able to use Mewtwo in the ultimate weapon. You know, Mewtwo's not the only legendary that can Mega Evolve. When we heard it had been spotted in Kalos's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Honestly, we still don't know why Mewtwo had even shown up in the Kalos region. One theory was that Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't arrive at an answer. You know, when I first read this, I'm just like, 5? Wait a second, there were 4 of you. There were 4 scientists for Team Flare. Mabel, Bryony, Celosia. I forget the last one's name. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Zorosic was one too. He was a scientist. See, we had pieces of both Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y, but even when we tried using them, Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Damn. Rookies. Skill issue. Y'all sucked. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang about, saving its energy for when it needs to battle. We put Project M on the back burner and forgot about it. A line Nintendo really wishes would be the case. But Mewtwo sure does like leaving me with questions, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Why was it reacting to the Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y you have? Which leads to the question of why you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place. That's a good question. They just appeared in my bag via Wi-Fi. But what do I know? Maybe Mewtwo will be a good little Pokemon and listen obediently to a trainer with your skills. Anyway, this acting director has a pile of work waiting her. So I'm hanging up now. Bye! Alright, there we go. An hour later, we finally got it. Finally got them both. Mild nature. I don't know if that's good or bad. You tell me. Okay, now that we got those 2 out of the way, we can finally do the other stuff we have yet to get done. That loading screen felt longer than usual. Okay. So, we had a ton of leftover... Not a ton, but a couple of leftover side missions. No, not here. Go to boxes. And I have... Where are they? I have prepared in advance a couple of them. Why do I have a Delibird here? Did I need a Delibird for anything? Whatever. Whoops. Wait, no, that was right. Stinking button controls. Okay. So, let's get some of these side missions done. There is one side mission that we don't have yet, because it's after 20 of the Infinite ZA Royale, so we'll get that in due time. I want you to battle me and show me a Mega Camerupt. You'll need to have a Camerupt holding a... Yeah. So basically, just battle her and have your Mega Camerupt. I have all the stones, so I should have it somewhere here. Thing is, you don't even need to use Mega Camerupt in battle. You just need to actually show it and then use something else to battle with. Oh yeah, this one, by the way, is the Alpha Camerupt. The static Alpha one that you can catch in whatever wild zone it's in. Whoa, look at this big fella. Anyways. There, you saw it. Now prepare to have your entire team wiped. Oh. Okay, step out of that sand tomb. Ah, I can use fighting type moves on you as well. You know, I don't think there's an amulet coin in this game, which sucks. But you make so much money with the ZA Royale anyways. Ooh, camera up looked like it was ready to explode. I'm love-struck. And that's got my creative spirits all fired up. I'm practically bursting with ideas. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. Okay, now... Hey there, I'm a cup blah blah blah. I could use a little more mega inspiration, like when you showed me make a camera. Now, what are color contacts for? Yeah, I need to read that part. A Sableye! Alright, so now we need to have a Mega Sableye. Sableye, 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 or rather Sablite, Sablite, Sablite. Huh? Oh, here it is. Supposedly, if you battle her and not show the Mega she wants to see, you can battle her infinitely. I'm not gonna do that. It's not like I need the money or the EXP. Look at that rupee. It's worth 20. Oh, a Carbink now. I was expecting Sharpedo. No more Carbink. I've battled so many tonight. I don't remember if she needed a third one. Did you see Sableye's starry eyes? And the contrast of its body, like a black void. How fitting for the darkness Pokemon. Oh no, there is one more. Or is there? Art of Yoga. Oh, that's right, a Medicham. Yoga evolution? Show me a Mega Medicham. Sure. Are you gonna detect? Yup. Man, detect is actually quite annoying in this game. What's it gonna be this time? A meow stick. Cool, don't care. Medicham was so incredible! It blew all the inspiration I had straight out of my head! The only things I can think of right now are... Pokeballs for Pokemon, and the cyberspace boxes where you store them. Are there no lenses in her glasses? It looks like just the frame. And I think that's it for her. Yup. Okay, extra large Go-Goat. Oh, by the way, if you want the stuff that I just used to battle, let's see here. You can get Medicham here. You can get Camerupt here. There's a static alpha one, and for Kadabra, what? No, Sableye. No, you can get it here, where a Kadabra is. So, funny story about this alpha Go-Goat that I have prepared for this side mission. I actually was over here, running back and forth, constantly reloading the area, like, why am I not getting any alphas? Then I realized, oh, I don't have the map complete. I don't have all 8 of them caught and complete. So once I did, I needed to come here to catch something for later, and then I got the alpha Go-Goat here. Have you brought an extra large Go-Goat for me? I sure have. All for you. Oh, gah! It's gargantuan! Way bigger than I'd ever imagined. With a butte like this helping us out, we'll be able to carry bigger packages no problem. Looking forward to working with you, Go-Goat. Aww, the 2 other neglected Go-Goats. Aw, don't worry, my little helpers, I haven't forgotten about you. Your experience with the Go-Goat shuttle taught us everything there is to know about Lumiose. I'll be counting on you to share your know-how with our newbie here, okay? I believe in you. Goodbye, Go-Goat. Okay, this one here, whoops. We needed a Pupitar for this. Now, I said I didn't want to catch a Larvitar and train it up to the point it would survive the battle. However, at that point, I didn't know that if you simply come over here... Wait, where is it? Where is it again? Wait a second. Oh, no, it was here. Right? Yeah. If you go over to... You know what? I don't have that quick travel spot. I should probably get it while I'm showing what I did. For anyone else who may need to know. I think it's here. Right. First of all, if you go in here... It is here, right? No? No, not this one. Not this wild zone. Hold on, give me a second. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. It was... Oh, here. Here, this one. If you go over here... If you go over to this wild zone... You take this Holovator up... Excuse me, Gladys. And over here, there are Pupitar high enough level where you can instantly evolve them, and they are just high enough level to actually do this battle with. Okay, so let's prepare. First, obviously I'm gonna need to evolve it. And then, I'm going to need to change up some of the moves, if I even need to. So, Crunch, Earthquake, because we're dealing with the Steel and Ghost type. So, I suppose while I wait for the cooldown, and also for safe measure, I will give it a Citrus Berry. I could give it the leftovers, but whatever. Oh wait, do I need it only to be in my team? Yeah, I do. That is so stupid and annoying in this game. I definitely do want to shiny hunt this one. Maybe even Alpha. Ugh. Gotta take advantage of this as well. The fact that now I know we can use items. Oh, not done yet, not done yet. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Get away from me. Good measure, I'll throw on a Citrus Berry, I said. All this thing knows is cut moves. There you go, a very ghetto, half-assed method of doing that side mission. I guess that's an L for us. No. No. Don't put internet lingo into your games. On the internet, it's not cringe, but when you put it into a game, it is. It's stupid when you put it into a game. Man, 50 years from now, we're gonna be playing this game. We're gonna look back at that and be like, what did that mean again? That was ancient internet lingo that we don't know anymore now. Oh yeah, something else I discovered about this game. For the first time, I think ever, you can have nothing in your team. Of course, you can't back out. But every time in older games, if you wanted to put something out and then put stuff back in, it's always like, no, 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 you can't have nothing in your team. Where'd my Embor go? Oh. Okay, a haunting experience. What am I doing? Ugh, this place again. Now, I really hope I can do this, because I didn't really, quote-unquote, prepare that much. That damn fletchling. The damn Pidgeys over there. I've gotten so many of them. Hunting here for so long, only to find out this place seemingly cannot give me the shiny that I want. Cannot shiny hunt for you. And cannot give me any of you shiny either. But for some reason, I've gotten those Badoo shiny before and the Weedle that's in that tree. Anyways, so we need Ghost type only, and I prepared with 2 Gengars. I could have caught more, but I didn't want to. I didn't feel like it. Oh yeah, I also have Sableye. 3 Ghost types. And of course, for good measure, do I even want to put the Gengarite on one? You know what? Screw it. Sure. Because I was thinking I could put a Citrus Berry on one of them. Okay, we have a team of 3. I should probably check the moveset before I forget. Because, you know, we need some... Wait, what? Oh, right, because Alpha's learned certain, certain moves. Right. I need moves I can take down Ghost types. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should have kept Recover. And screw it, let's... Oh, I can't. I'm not charged up yet. Get away from me. Okay. Oh, you're alive. A very big Alpha Gengar. Takes up the whole screen. Ah, reason for us to have a fairy move on us. Look at how small your Gengar is in compared to mine. Okay, so I didn't even need 3, just 1 Mega Alpha Gengar did it. Look at her pouting face. I still lost. Even my backup plan of giving my Pokemon spell tags to strengthen their Ghost-type moves failed. I know you helped Ivor and Gwyn bury the hatchet before, so your skills in battle... So your skill in battle shouldn't come as a surprise... Huh? Do you feel a chill in the air? What? You don't feel it. This aura of melancholy. Maybe Gwyn Chandelure is mad over what I just said, and now wants to absorb my spirit. No, please! Don't punish me! I didn't mean it! I take it back! Please don't take my spirit! Phew! That aura of melancholy is gone. It seems talking about Ivor is off limits even when Gwyn's not around. Here, take the spell tag. Give it to a Pokemon to boost the power of its Ghost-type moves. Look at that! 4444 for all the money. You know why? Because 4 sounds like die in Chinese. So it's just die, 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 die in Chinese. I don't know. I like that detail. since it's a detail that I actually picked up on. Okay, I am going to save that for afterwards. World's Greatest Pikachu. Man, I really didn't want to do this one. This one and the Aurorus one, I really didn't want to do. I really didn't want to train up another Pikachu and Aurorus again, seeing how I did it on my main file, but I couldn't get that onto this file. Pokemon Home isn't updated yet, and I can't trade it to this game because I don't have NSO on this profile. I was all ready to come on here and be like, training up another one of these? I refuse. But then I decided to just suck it up, pause, and just get it done with. Okay, so the Alpha Pikachu you can catch... No, it was 6. You can catch an Alpha Pikachu here. And then I trained it up to level 70. It still has the lucky egg. I am going to give it... No, what? The true and trusty Citrus Berry. I'm sure there's better things I can give it, but don't worry about it. Okay, so... Do I even have that TM? Oh, yes, I do. Dig. Give a dig. Wait till you see how big mine is. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, so definitely have dig. I don't think you can really avoid. Nope. Oh my god. I am going to heal up just a little bit just to be safe. Oh boy. Oh, I should have healed it up more. That's gonna knock me out. Huh? Is that update gonna fix my Switch's battery life? Oh yeah, why didn't I plus move for the dig? Oh yeah, this kid's name is Pikami. I get the feeling this kid's mother really likes Pikachu. Or the Pikachu line. Or I guess just doesn't like Raichu. Did you see how high level his Pikachu was? Whoa, I can't believe your Pikachu beat my Light Ball boosted partner! Can you tell how shocked I am? You're both super strong for sure. I'm so impressed, I'll give you this Light Ball. Did you have an extra, or did you snatch it out of your Pikachu's hands and gave it to me? Don't worry, I have heaps of these things at home. Oh, okay. And hey, Pikachu, don't you worry either. We'll just train more and get even stronger, okay? You know, this kid's entire aesthetic even looks like Ash, too. Red and blue, hat. If we get to level 100 with our Light Ball, we'll be the best in the world for real. Man, should have said the line, we'll be a Pokemon master. May as well just go all in with a reference. Okay. Up next there. Okay, so for this one, I caught the Alpha Raichu you can find in Area 20. Just checking what moves I should give it. I should probably give it Dig. You know what? Screw it. Dig is all I need. I know I should probably be saving some of these berries for the DLC, but I'm not using much. Why did I use Charge? Man, I already used it. When in doubt, just catch the alphas. They're strong enough to win these battles. As you will see in a moment. What a spectacular victory. But don't go assuming we're done here yet. The committee to highlight Alola Raichu and generate excitement, that's the whole name? The TCHARGE has one last thing to offer. Let's trade your Raichu for my Alolan Raichu. What do you say? Yep, goodbye Raichu. Wow, you get an Alpha while all I get is a regular Alolan Raichu. Man, it's so stupid that lore-wise Raichu has a a regional form because of pancakes. It just ate too many pancakes and that changed its entire DNA. Floffy. Man, I really hate the fact that in-game trades come with a nickname. I really hate that. If you couldn't tell, I don't nickname my Pokemon. I'm not a fan of doing so. Trading Raichu is how we'll spread the joy of the Alola regional form. Cause you know, once Pokemon Bank servers truly die and the connectivity is severed, there is no way to get Alolan Raichu anymore. You're out of luck if you want to shiny hunt it. You know, the Alola form is lovely, of course, but just plain Raichu are pretty adorable, too. Was that not the alpha sound effect? Look at how big it is! Well then, I'm off on another journey. I'll travel over to Alola, befriend a bunch of Alolan Raichu, and spread their seed, I mean cuteness, all over the world. That's what Charge is all about. Oh, that's what the acronyms spell. Acronym? Acronym. Did I just really spell it out without realizing? My stupidity aside, why am I at box 1? Is that where that Raichu was? You know what? Hold on, I should probably check before putting everything back into my... Nope, hold on. Oh, well, I already did this. I'm already on this screen. Giga Drain, that's something I wanted to grab too, as well as another TM. Which I probably could have done before tonight, you know, last time. But we're here now. Interesting fact, you can only press A to progress these. You cannot press the B button. I wanted to grab Giga Drain. 1 second. Okay. Avalugg. Okay, I can put you away. I don't need to trade you or give you away or even have you in my party for this one. What the frick? God, I hate this sometimes. Okay, I wanted Giga Drain to give to Florges. Perfect. And you know what, while we're on the topic, let's see, which one was it? It was... Yeah, it was Wild Zone 16. I will get you Shiny and Alpha one day. One day. Oh yeah, by the way, if you also come over here and investigate this, it looks like there's something on the ground where the shooting star fell. Maybe there was a shooting star animation that I missed somewhere in the game. You obtained a Moonstone. I don't know, I didn't see no shooting star animation in the game. This kind of just popped up out of nowhere. So, get yourself a free Moonstone there. So, if you come over to... Where is it? Oh, there it is. If you go over to that Alpha Ampharos... It is guarding... Liquidation. And that's what I'll be giving to my Greninja. You know, I could give it... Hydro Pump or whatever, but the cooldown time, you know? Oh, you want to know something else? For the longest time, I never noticed that there is a freaking timer in this game showing you the day-night cycle. For the longest time, I never noticed that. I was always guessing. Whoops. Okay, to the Alpha Avalugg side mission. So this was another one where I said, you know, I don't want to grind for an alpha. I'll do it once I get into my main game and then wait for home to update. It turns out there's a static Alpha Avalugg you can catch in Wild Zone 12. I didn't know that at the time, but I got it now. Do you have an XL Avalugg for my 4 Bergmite can ride on? Yes, I do. Wow! This Alpha's massive! It should fit all my Bergmite for sure. Are you ready, my babies? Oh, just look. All 4 of them fit on Avalugg's bag. What? This is exactly what I wanted to see. My dreams come true. Oh wait, let me take some photos. I need to post this all on my socials. The same camera angle again? Was the first shot not good enough? Wait, what's happening? No way! This is wild. My pictures are going viral. Really? Hey, you credited me, right? I had no idea so many people wanted to see the very same thing I dream of. You tagged me in your post, right? I'm so glad so many... Wait. I'm glad so many people have gotten to see how great Bergmite and Avalugg are. Wow. I don't think that's the takeaway from your post. Not a lot of people think Bergmite and Avalugg are great. I'll tell you that, lady. And it's all thanks to you. I couldn't have done any of this without your Alpha Avalugg. You didn't do anything. You took pictures and all the credit. Did you mention in your post this Alpha Avalugg wasn't yours? Oh, right, there's this one right here. Well, we're close enough, we can just walk over to it. So, I missed this last time. Literally, I just missed it. This is a lady who wanted to see all 5 colors of Flabébé. Have a look at my Floette. I have all Flabébé of each color, so now I have a full palette of Floette fabulously. Flolala! And now I want to see all 5 of my Floette in battle together. I'm sure that would help me come up with even more hair colors for you to try out. That's where I could use your help. Do you think you could beat all of my pets unconscious? You know, lady, you're kind of missing a color here. It's extremely rare. You kind of had to be around 3,000 years ago to get one. There you go, Pamela Milton. There you go, Grace Mallory. Words can't do it justice. It's as if the 5 colors blended together to create brand new colors. I'm sure you mix all of them together, you'll just get light brown. I must make those colors a reality. Like maybe a set of pastel colors. I can make them by mixing different colors with white. Now the people of Lumios can enjoy all sorts of hair colors, thanks to you. Alright, if 5 is all sorts to you... Isn't that just so weird about our world? You mix a ton of colors together and it always results in a muddy brown? Every time. I don't know how that can work. Anyway, so there you go, another one done that I just flat out missed last time. Alright, this one, before we get the Furfrou one done. This was one that I really didn't want to do again. Fun fact, when I was doing my Alpha Dex and I was going for my Alpha Auroras, I actually got an Alpha female one. It's like a 1 in 8 chance for it to be female. On top of that, like a 5% chance for it to be alpha. Oh, I assume I need only Auroras to be in my team. So obviously... Oh, right, it needs to be nighttime. Hold on. It needs to be nighttime to evolve. You know what? The timer's almost done. The timer here is almost done, if you could just barely tell. It's taking too long. I've ended up coming here to quick travel. To move forward time. Because there's a bench right here. I saw a post on Instagram. The caption was, "Help! We need someone with an autistic level of Pokemon knowledge." And it's just Michael Keaton standing up with the bat signal behind him. Okay, let's evolve. Majestic. Okay, so I need to change up some moves. I definitely need... nope. Ice Beam. I'll get rid of Mist. And I kind of think Ice Beam's all I really need. I don't think I need to put on a citrus berry. Watch me regret that. You brought in Aurorus, thank you so much. Are you ready to battle? Please don't go easy on him. You'll need to go all out if you want to improve Aurorus' strength. I don't care what kind of trainer you are, or how strong your Aurorus is. My Pokemon is stronger. Rank. This grade schooler has a Tyrantrum, and not only that, his Tyrantrum is level 60! Whoa, your Aurorus is really strong for an Aurorus, you know that? Man, I was so disappointed when I learned his Tyrantrum was level 60 that I had to train it up. This is amazing. I knew Aurorus was a powerful Pokemon. Now admit it! See, I told you we should get a Sail Fossil. That didn't prove anything about Aurorus. It just showed this trainer... What? It just showed this trainer is really strong, that's all. Cope. Maybe, but still. So next time, you should battle with me. Wait, you should battle me with an Aurorus of your own. How else are we really going to prove how strong Aurorus is? So does that mean... Yeah, it means I'll get you that Sail Fossil, but make sure you raise Amora properly. Borrowing Mom's Pokemon. Well, I guess. I promise I'll raise the strongest Aurorus in the world. Okay, let's see. We have one left. And I specifically saved this one for last because, well, frankly, I don't want to do it. So I went ahead and got 2 Alpha Furfros for this, which actually is enough. 1 is enough, but in my main game I caught a second one. Well, actually, no, wait. What? So in my main game I caught 1 to do this first. And then after you battle all 4, I caught a second one. You'll see. So let's just go to them. Why does that cancel them out? Hitting the actual beacon cancels out. It's stupid. Oh, wait, I didn't even change this thing's moves yet. So, we want Stab. Yeah, even if there's a little recoil, we definitely want to take advantage of Stab. And same thing for this one. I'm Brill, a member of the Furfro's League. Furfro League's Elite Four. My speciality is Star Trim Furfro. You know, I remember back in my day, the title of Elite Four meant something. Let's battle to see whose Furfro can shine the brightest. Let's see whose Furfro shines more brilliantly. Elite Four my ass. So Kalos has a Diet Elite Four, so does Unova. Because remember, the Blueberry Academy. To defeat the top trainer in the Furfrou Elite Four, you must shine you shine brilliantly indeed. There's no denying it. Your Furfrou is truly brilliant. But I'm not the last Elite Four member waiting for you in the Furfrou League. You still need to face 3 trainers. Okay. Oh look, an item! This restaurant just has protein lying around. Okay, and of course we're gonna take advantage of the Pokemon World's free healthcare. Damn, this Pokemon Center has mushrooms growing in it? I could just walk over there, but I won't! Can you imagine? Hold on, just imagine for a second. This is a restaurant, this is a business. Imagine how many more seats they could have, how many more people, how many more tables, how many more customers they could have seated in the restaurant, you know, maximize business if it wasn't for this freaking battle court they have in the middle of the restaurant. I'm Marta, the Matron Trim user of the Furfrou Elite Four. Let's have a sublime battle to determine who has the absolute best Furfrou. Then we shall battle fair and square. Get it? Square? We're in a square arena. You know, this side mission would have been perfect for the 10 shiny Furfrous I have waiting in Pokemon Home. Sitting in Pokemon Home waiting to come into this game once the update happens. Your substitute meant nothing! As the face of the Furfrou Elite Four, I have little choice but to graciously acknowledge your win. I do wish you could show a little more respect to your elders in battle. But you are not done. I am but one member of the Furfrou Elite Four after all. There are still 2 trainers remaining. Obviously, you don't have to do these in any particular order, but it's interesting that they programmed in, regardless of what order you do, they'll always just tell you how many more you have to battle. You would think that would be standard and just basic for gaming, but this is Game Freak we're talking about. Them doing the bare minimum is seen as achievements and accomplishments. They're only a small indie company, after all. I'm a member of the Furfrou League's Elite Four. I use Kabuki Trim Furfrou. Will you battle me and discover the beauty and charm of the Kabuki trim for yourself? Then let this battle decide which Furfrou trim stands atop the rest. All these people send out trims, and I send out no trim. There's this part of my lip that is crusty and burns. I really need to put on lip balm before I go to bed tonight. Once again, when in doubt, just catch yourself an alpha. It takes care of everything. I am the greatest of all the Furfrou Elite Four, but you have cut me down to size. Damn, I should have saved you for last to battle. The word Kabuki comes from a word meaning out of the ordinary. They can't mention Japanese like the language by name. And what could be more out of the ordinary than for my Furfrou to be defeated? But this does not mean the defeat of the Furfrou Elite Four. You still have to face one trainer. You know what, my Furfrou doesn't really have that much damage, so we don't really need to heal up before the next one. Oh yeah, as it turns out, the side mission where we got a free shiny Mareep is shiny locked in the game until you do that side mission. How stupid is that? That wasn't the case in Legends Arceus with the free shiny Ponyta. I am Diamond, the Diamond Trim Furfrou user of the esteemed Furfrou Elite Four. Did you choose Diamond Trim because of your name? Or do you just happen to like the Diamond Trim? You brought only Furfrou. Good. Now let us see if you can even scratch my Furfrou's noble coat. Then behold the Diamond Trim's unbreakable magnificence! I think it was like minus 20 degrees outside last night. Winter is here. You have brought me low, Diamond, chief among the Furfrou Elite Four. What a show of strength. You know, I strategically did all of the side missions, all these battles, while they still counted for the 1,000 battles needed for the Shiny Charm. Alas, you know the truth. A Diamond Trim doesn't actually raise a Furfrou's defenses. Lies! Of course it does! With that, you have bested every member of the Elite Four, but the Furfrou League isn't finished. Make your way to Cafe Woof, where you will find out exactly what I mean. And you know what else? I don't see why everyone is so butthurt and complaining about the fact that you need 1,000 battles to get the Shiny Charm. It was no problem for me. Because by the time that I am spitting everywhere. I didn't know that the battles you did previously carried over. So by the time I had 500 battles, and I moved on to the next stage, which was 1,000, I was expecting to start from 0. But no, the 500 carried over, so I was already 500 out of 1,000 battles done. Oops. And I needed to battle, not only to grind money, you know, because buying Mega Stones, buying all the clothing in the game, you need a lot of money. So I needed to battle not only for a lot of money, I also needed a battle for experience to evolve everything I needed for my living dex and my alpha dex. So it's like I strategically planned everything out the best course of action possible. So I completed my 2 different dexes. I did the side missions, and some of the side missions need... Oops, wrong way. Some of the side missions need you to battle, which strategically counts towards the 1000. And then, once I was done that, for the most part, I got the Shiny Charm first, because first I went for all the static alphas, but then I knew I should probably get the Shiny Charm before grinding for the rest of the alphas, and hey, it paid off! I got a couple of shinies while going for some of the other ones, especially the Alpha Gibble, and would you look at that? Congratulations on defeating every member of the Furfrou Elite Four. However, the Furfrou League has not yet been completely defeated. For the Furfrou Champion, the pinnacle of the Furfrou League still remains. My name is... I am the current Furfrou Champion. Defeat me, and you will secure your position at the top of the Furfrou League. As always, the only condition to face me is that you must have only Furfrou on your team. Can you defeat me and my 6 perfectly trimmed Furfrou, I wonder? This will be your final battle. The winner shall be the Furfrou Champion. Prove to me that your love for Furfrou is deep enough to lead our league of Furfrou fans. Give me a moment to save the game. This is why I caught 2, because we need to fight 6. You know what, this time I'm gonna put on... Where's the leftovers? Leftovers. And for the other one, I will give a citrus berry. Well, I can't be champion of Kalos in this game. I may as well be the champion somehow. You think that's why they put this side mission in? Because you couldn't be champion of Kalos, so they just gave you the ability to be champion of something? Kinda lame that her team isn't 6 shiny Furfrous. Oh well. The fact that there's a prompt pop up every time leftovers. Okay, hold up. Endure all you want. That wasn't gonna knock you out anyways. Damn, you saw how much damage that headbutt did? Whoops, not Pokédex! Why is the option to open the Pokédex even available during battle? Notice how she's constantly lowering my attack and special attack? Well, that's why I have 2. That did a lot. That did a lot. Last one needs no trim because it's a shiny. That alone makes it special. Oh my god, that was the wrong time to use a potion. Actually, it wasn't. Because I would have been knocked out if that was the case. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. When in doubt, just catch alphas. That's all you need. Perfection. As of now, no one in Lumiose can claim to love Furfrou as much as you. Really? I just caught the first 2 alphas I've found. Congratulations on our new Furfrou champion. Yes, congratulations. I really felt the passion behind that. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It feels like things are finally back to how they were, doesn't it? Indeed. I remember when the disaster 5 years ago forced Lumiose's Furfrou trimming salon to close up shop. How exactly... why? Was the building destroyed? Or did the owner just like, oh, the hell with Kalos, it's too dangerous here. I'm moving. I'm going to another region. I almost said country. It broke the heart of every Furfrou fan in Lumiose. We feared we would never be able to be... that voice crack. We feared we would never be able to try out new trims for our beloved Furfrou. And you still can't, because no new trims were added for this game. But then a savior came to our city. Yeah, this guy. That's you! Myrt and her Scyther were struggling to learn how to properly trim Furfrou. Really? You guys have smartphones now. The Pokédex is an app now, for God's sake. You can't just look up a tutorial. Not only did you assist them, but now you also stand at the top of the Furfrou League. You are truly an inspiration to us all. Perhaps your achievements will even prompt the creation of new leagues to celebrate their Pokemon species. The Spupa League, maybe, or a Binacle League. I hope you show us your love for Pokemon in each and every one of those new leagues that appear. Is this hinting at this concept being a staple in Pokemon moving forward? I'm not sure if that will happen, but I do hope you'll stop by whenever you want to give your Furfrou a trim. There you go. All done. That's everything to do tonight, and a gold bottle cap. That's everything, I'm pretty sure. So we still have this. Alright, we have 120 side missions complete. Before these two, there was 119. So that means 118, 119, 120. We're missing one. But we'll get that last one in due time because we still have 10 more rounds of this to do before we get that final side mission. Alright, that is indeed everything. Everything to do before the DLC. I caught the 2 mystery gift special Pokemon. I got all of the side missions done. I level 100'd. I got all the colorful screws. I'm good. That is everything for me to do before the DLC. Well, except for the ZA Royale, as well as the final side mission, but we'll get that done in due time. I mean, obviously, there's still the Pokédex. But, you know what? I think it's pretty clear at this point that I'm not gonna do the Pokédex on this file, at least. Matter of fact, let me just show you my other file. Just because why not? So we're done. We have done everything that at least I'm willing to do. before the DLC, which will probably drop tomorrow. So as you can see, I have an entire living dex done. And I put AZ's Floette here, just at the end, because where else am I going to put it? And then, here is my Alpha Dex. Every single one is Alpha. Everything is Alpha. So I indeed have an entire Alpha Dex. The Gibbles were the hardest to get. These two were the most annoying to get. You can get an Alpha Garchomp easily in Wild Zone 20. But these two... An entire Alpha Dex done. I'll have the shiny at some point. This is just a bunch of stuff that I got extra. Down here are other stuff you get from the side missions, in-game trades. And here's my shinies. Those gaps are for the ones that are on my alt. I did not do that yet for the Fletchling you saw earlier. Look at how many Fletchlings and Pidgeys I have. These damn birds follow me everywhere I go. So yeah, that's my alt. What else is there to show on my alt? So I have the Shiny Charm. I haven't done everything yet. These will most likely be done when the DLC drops. I think that's it. Oh yeah, the Pokédex is obviously done, as well as the entire Mega Dex. Which, by the way, we won't know until tomorrow when the DLC drops. Hey, look at that! It's shiny! I didn't even notice that. We don't know until the DLC drops tomorrow, but supposedly the data mine shows that the remaining Mega Legendaries are gonna return. If that is the case, then thank God. I didn't hunt them for no reason. Alright. We've done everything. I will see you guys for the DLC. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, best Mega? Worst Mega? That's a question I can't answer right away. I need time to think. I'll answer you when I've given it some thought. I'll see you guys in the DLC.